SOFI update here on the 2nd. Down 8.25% today on an analyst downgrade. Hit 1375 at one point. On the same day that Tesla sold off as well on missing deliveries. Still have no idea why these two moved together. Anybody have any idea in the comments? I'm guessing nobody knows either. But literally the exact same chart since 2023. Like literally the exact same chart. And we just sell off on the same days. It doesn't matter. They just move together. So it's the same algo for some reason. And I can't find any other stocks that really just move candle to candle with SOFI. Tesla's the only one. So kind of interesting. But let's get into the chart here. So I've been looking for a fourth wave for a while in summary. And we finally are getting that red candle on the weekly time frame. And I said in the last video we were right here at 1550. I said there's two different possibilities from here. We could have gone out here and then came down, or we're going to get continuation to the downside and get an extension. That's exactly what we got. Let's go down to the 10-minute time frame. So we have 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6th wave. And then this right here is probably the 7th wave. Very bottom right here. Because we bounced $1 in literally like an hour or 30 minutes. So that's likely the 8th wave. If you're not familiar with Elliot Wave, it's normally 5 waves, but you can get an extra 5-wave move on one of the waves. And we're getting that on the 5th wave. So if this is the 8th wave right here, that means we have one more move down. And it looks like to me, if I was going to guess, nice bounce here, but I would guess there's one more low. Because if I go down to the 1-minute time frame and just look at this, I would guess that this is, I mean, this could be a truncated move right here and be the bottom right here. It didn't make a new low and we bounce, but this looks pretty corrective to me. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is more than likely 3rd wave here, making a 4th wave, and you're going to have one more low down here to like 1360. But if not, then we bottomed right here. How do I know this is a 4th wave, and how do I know this is not just going to keep on selling off? Well, if it kept on selling off, then I would be looking for the 1.61 fib, which is at 1320-ish, around there. And we're not even close to that. We came down 1375. We need to go all the way down here to 1320 to even hit the 1.61 fib. It did break the parallel line, so that's kind of a way of figuring out if it's an impulse or not. We broke it barely. So if we do bounce here and then somehow come down here to 1320, that could either be the end of the 4th wave, or that could be, if this count ends up being wrong, that could be a 3rd wave. And how would we know if this is a 3rd wave, or be a 3rd wave of this move down, or is it the overall 4th wave? It would all depend on the bounce. So if we got a very choppy bounce like this, bear flag, and then got to move down like that, that would not be good, because that would mean we topped right here. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're not even close to 1320. We just broke outside of the parallel line that I drew. That's where I was looking for the 4th wave to end. So even if we come down and make another low tomorrow, then I think we're ready to go for wave 5. And wave 5, based on how low we went, 21 is still the target. 21, 22 is still the target. But if not, at least up here to 19 bucks. So 19 bucks is like the minimum target. Now how deep we went. And if we did bottom today, we can figure out about the time frame that it would hit for the fifth wave. So if this was the end of the fourth wave, I'd be looking for, we're looking for a minimum of 19 bucks. Midpoint sometimes works better. So I'd be looking for around like January 29th at 19 bucks. If we go higher, it could be, if we hit the $22 target, it could also be on January 29th, or it could be all the way out here in February at 22 bucks. So basically, bottom right here, you're looking for something like this, minimum, like that. And then from there, we'll have to see. The reason I think 21 or 22 though is because that is the 1.61 fib of this entire move right here. 22 bucks. I will say that I looked at this a little bit longer yesterday, trying to figure out if this is an A wave or if it's a nested 5-wave move. And I would actually lean towards it being an ABC move. Because of the timing of all this, it makes the most sense that this is actually a C wave, which is not what people want to hear, because that would mean if we come up here, C wave, we could potentially tank back here over a long period of time. The market's probably going to pull back when we hit this area, and that would just mean that this is probably less likely to happen. But again, the upside is still there in the short term through January, in my opinion, even if we make a new low tomorrow. And I'm still playing like this is a fourth wave. The only way that I'll be worried about it is if we come down here to 1320, we have a really shallow bounce and then make another low. If that happens, then that would not be good. If that happens, then I'd be looking for a retracement and then potentially another move down. So that would obviously not be good, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see tomorrow if we get one more low. If not, that's a low, and we're headed up here to 19 bucks, probably by earnings. I don't know what date earnings is, but January 29th is the projected date to hit 19 bucks. So that's it for this video. Hopefully that makes sense to you. We got the extension down for the fourth wave. It should be about finished. I would say tomorrow will tell us new low, or we already bottomed and we're ready to go up for a fifth wave. So that is it for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I will keep you updated tomorrow.